Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you're coming across my channel, I promise you 9 times out of 10, it's not by coincidence. If you've been sitting with your higher self, asking for a confirmation, praying to be guided to your soul tribe, then 9 times out of 10, Spirit does have some type of confirmation here for you. Okay, whatever energy you decide to come in with, I support it. Just be mindful that you are being held accountable on the energy that you come with. And in that, I say, peace be with you. If you're returning back to the channel, which I know that you are, I missed you. I love you. I thank you for all of your beautiful emails, your love, your kindness, your support. To see you all do such amazing things really inspires me to just keep doing whatever it is that I'm doing for the Divine Collective. You all are my soul tribe. You're a part of my soul. And I'm just so grateful that we found each other again this lifetime, right? Needless to say, let's go ahead and get into the energy. So listen, I guess in some ways, shape or form, somebody is coming to the understanding. And I can't make it up. This comes out every time consistently. If you've been following the videos, if you've been taking notes, if you've been sitting with your higher self, you will know that it has been consistent with the High Priestess coming out first for the Divine Collective's energy. I hate to make it so redundant, but I'm sorry, not sorry, right? Because this is the truth. This is who we are. Third eye is open. They're trying to figure out what kind of high priestess you are. What is your lineage? What is your breed? Right? Somebody wants to know the DNA, but they can't decode it. Listen, you are the divine beings. It's been consistent. I call upon the highest of white lights. Only the highest of white lights. Anything other than that, we don't give that energy consent to be here. We see it, we observe it, but we don't absorb it because we know that we have goons in the spirit realm that are taking care of our affairs. We call upon the divine ancestors to communicate with us. They're saying, take the leap of faith. You're coming up very divinely as the Hierophants, the spiritual practitioner, for the people, kind of an energy, justice for all, liberty and justice for all. You're taking the leap of faith. You're contributing in some way, shape, or form to the betterment of humanity because Spirit is guiding you to do that, High Priestess. Keep in mind, a masculine can absolutely embody the High Priestess energy. This is you moving forward with courage, determination. Somebody wanted to block that. That was an epic fail. Whatever you're working on, High Priestess, Empress, is coming in fast. The universe is like, here you go. Like, boom. After all of that, right? This is the new beginning. I can't make it up. The Ace of Wands represents new endeavors, networking, collaborating. There are people in our soul tribe that we will eventually at some point collaborate with. Okay? Yeah. Fair exchange. No robbery in this energy. This is a very fair energy. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. I can't make it up. Man, somebody started a rumor, says, oh, she makes it up. I'm like, listen. Linda, listen. I don't making this up. I can't. I'm just the High Priestess. I try to come and do my job to help all the people. Listen. The burdens have been lifted. The judgment is here and it's fair and you're on the good end of karma. Everything that you touch is going to turn to gold. I heard the Midas touch. I got the Midas touch. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything you touch turns to gold. The Page of Pentacles. This represents your gifts as a child. This is you remembering why you started. The young baby earth angel who used to have the dreams, right? Remember one time you dreamt you were falling, but you never hit the ground, and you woke up. Now you realize you were astral projecting, right? Sleep paralysis, or you felt like something was trying to hold you down. Listen, as a young earth angel child, this is about your childhood gifts. Spirit says, I should have taken that card from the bottom of the deck when we first saw the Hierophant. But because we didn't, Spirit says, I need you all to be clear. You saw me shuffle the cards. Okay, I just want to be clear of the energy, because they're putting respect on the Divine Collective's name. Toil and labor is being about your Father's work in a good way, in a very, very good way. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a high vibration. You're being happy in your Father's work, knowing that everything is working together for the greater good of all of humanity. You're very caring. You're coming off as the mother of all. Water energy. Water represents life. Pisces, Cancer, and or Scorpionic energy. But overall, Divine Collective, you are embodying this energy. This is an overall energy with that Queen of Cups, an overall energy with the Hierophant, an overall energy with the Fool taking a leap of faith, and the High Priestess following your intuition. The Knight of Swords is about remembering your young ambitions and being courageous. The Knight gives me youth. Okay? Yeah. This is going to break up all of that monotony, because there has to at some point be some type of flow and you having the willpower to move forward. And this is exactly what you're doing. Somebody's here just for the commercial breaks. Listen, the block has been so hot that we've hardly had any freaking commercial breaks. Meaning the spiritual block in the ethers, right? But it's all good because we're very spiritually protected. You saw me shuffle the cards. We're embodying this energy all over the world. The Wheel of Fortune represents the world for me. Cycles, doors opening, opportunities, networking, coming together with people of like minds and like energy who understand the greater scheme of things for all of humanity. This is your soul tribe, Holy Spirit, divine ancestors. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. We love it when you come. When the Most High gives permission for Archangel Raphael to be here with us, we thank the Most High for the angels. Spirit said this battle was never yours. It's always been a victory. You knew this as a child. You've been an oracle since you were a child. When adults realized you had that gift, they would ask you questions about things. I remember my cousin, Uncle Lee, or whatever the hell he was. Was he a cousin, an uncle? I don't know. But he used to call me Money Eyes. I was maybe 7 years old, and he would go to the racetracks, and he would tell me which horse you think is going to win. And I was always right. And he would win. Yeah. Cousin Lee. That was his name. Yeah. And little did I know, he was using me by way of predicting the numbers, predicting the race. And he would take me with him and give me anything I wanted. He was a good uncle. But he knew I was lucky. He said, oh yeah, I got to take her to the racetracks. I was 7 years old, just making predictions. Psychic as can be. Listen, they know who you are. These are about your gifts as a child. You know, oftentimes we go through that PTSD in the dark night of the soul. There's still some trauma there. Something that shut down that gift. But you call judgment on it. And so listen, judgment is here. It's a fair energy with what it is that you're giving out, Divine Collective, and you're reigning supreme. There's really no other way to say it. Somebody didn't like that commercial break, but it's a keep it real type of commercial break. The divine ancestors are saying the universe is being fair. Something good is about to come in for all of us because we're about our Father's work. Something's about to be balanced out. Okay? Thinking of going at a distance, Spirit says yes, going to a distance, leaving your current circumstances, right? Yeah. And you're finding joy in it. Yeah, you have peace in closing out these cycles. The world also represents you going somewhere at a distance, maybe to another state, another city, another town. Okay? People who waged war on you are fighting against themselves and other enemies of yours because they have nobody else to fight. So if they're dedicated to that, then they're just fighting each other. Okay? Meanwhile, back in divinity, back on your path, back on your birthright, you're reigning supreme with the high priestess energy. You're a healer. Yeah. Yeah. After, look, you're saying everything is fine. People know what they did. They know what they did. Family members, mothers, fathers, uncles. Okay? Now all they're doing is talking a lot. Talking. Ooh. Hablando. On and on and on. Da. That's all they're doing. They know what happened. But they also have to respect the fact that you are the matriarch of the family. And you're here to break that generational curse. And what you did was you broke out of this self-imposed imprisonment, closed the door with the world, realized that it was all an illusion, took your life by the spiritual balls, and started doing what it was that you're supposed to be doing on this side of the planet. And somebody can't take it. And that's not your problem, because those aren't your people. Listen, hey, that was a long-ass commercial break. Somebody thought we were in the reading. No, that was a commercial break. Order in the damn court. Listen, Queen of Swords is here. Aquarius, Libra, and or Gemini. You're not playing. You're obedient to spirit. This is the sword of truth. If spirit say cut, you cut. If spirit say left, you left. You're obedient to the Most High God, even if that means leaving a lot of people behind, of which you will have to do. Some of y'all got karmic children that y'all gonna have to leave behind. Some of y'all got a Jezebel child that you're gonna have to leave behind. Do it with love, because you too have a path to live. Maybe that's as far as you needed to go with that person. Surrender them to the Most High. Yeah, some of these spirits be on other journeys. Sometimes they have something to do with you, sometimes not. Listen, this is about rest. Okay, somebody's very paranoid about you being this high priestess. My nose is itching. Somebody's really, really paranoid. Somebody worked really, really hard. And now the tower is coming down very, very hard on whomever these people are. And all they can do is watch. You've already forgiven them in this Queen of Cups energy. You're praying for them. You're just saying, and the Most High is like, no, your time is up there. Don't give that any more attention and or energy. And you're being obedient to spirit, taking a leap of faith in the full energy. Listen, it's about why you started. Nostalgia, shadow work, dealing with the inner 10-year-old, having a real conversation with that younger self, right? So that you can move to where it is you need to go to. And if you keep your mind on the Most High, this is the sun, this is the great example, this is Cristo Lofi, this is Ra. Listen, this is about joy, happiness, fulfillment, celebration, good fortune, good health. Yeah, all these things are coming in very, very effortlessly. With the Ten of Swords and breaking out of this prison and being weighed down and being in this energy, that anxiety, you broke free of whatever this illusion was. Yeah. And your enemy was still like kind of being sneaky and deceptive. Meanwhile, you're the high priestess. You're just untouched, unbothered. Like, yeah, you're somewhere really doing something bigger than whatever the hell they're doing. You're manifesting something good by way of humanity, by way of collaboration, by way of the Three of Pentacles energy, by way of being celebrated on these public platforms. I need all my divine collective to get on it. Let's go. We're here. This is your time. Judgment is here. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. When that judgment comes down, we're talking about powers, principalities that are backed and controlled by the Most High God. Judgment. People better stop whatever they're trying to do to us or whatever they've been trying to do. It doesn't matter. We're still going to be here. We're still seen. We're still talking to people all over the world. We're still helping people that are on their spiritual journey so they can then go help other people. And this is how you change the world. Yeah. Work your side of the planet. You can't be everywhere all the time, but the Most High can. And maybe you are everywhere all the time. Who knows? Maybe that's your gift. Whatever it is, simultaneously, you're being obedient to spirit. People are discussing you. People are getting readings. Okay? The angels are not giving them access to whatever they need to see. Somebody could have gotten a tarot card reading in your name to try to find something out about you. They're under judgment for that. The angels were watching, recording angels. What happens is these recording angels, these are like monitoring angels. They watch everything that somebody does. It's recorded. It's recorded. Be it seen or unseen. So what these people did, by way of trying to still continue to be in this energy, when you had since left the building and judgment was called down, you somewhere in spiritual court getting a victory, your ancestors are in jubilee, dancing and happy, and somebody tries their hand again at some wicked ass magic and it reversed and went back, and now somebody's like, how the hell did this person get into their 9 of cups? You're like, well, listen, I woke up committed to doing my Father's work. You woke up committed to doing the devil's work. We're not the same. We have 2 separate commitments. You manifested exactly what it was that you wanted, and now you're in it. And I manifested exactly what it was that I wanted, based on me being about my Father's work. And now I'm in it, in my 9 of cups. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist, or maybe it does, to figure this out. You're coming into this divine union. They went after the twins, didn't they? They went after them twins and them high-level soulmates. They went after the soul tribe. But ultimately, what they did was they created their own demise. The love is here. The love that we have for one another, for really wanting each other to get through that dark night of the soul, for really wanting each other to have what it is that we need by way of the spirit world and or the physical, we still have to realize just how instrumental we are to one another for the greater scheme of things. We are the children in Ephesians that they speak about in the Bible. I feel as though I may have been Daniel in the lion's den. Because we bring the towers. We're bringing justice. Sometimes it's not pretty. Sometimes people are sitting up going through now what it was that they wanted for you. So you leave it to the gods. You leave it to the Most High God to govern any God that they want to call judgment down. That's up to the Most High. For the Most High said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Okay, so you're somewhere surrendered doing your Father's work and you manifest this. The Most High is showing you, listen, when I'm with you, nobody can stop you. This was about surrendering. And so now these people are really dealing with the wrath of God. It ain't even the devil on that ass. It's the wrath of God. And when we're being guided to get the hell out of the way, we got to get the hell out of the way. That's what that Fool card is about. Taking a leap of faith. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. Death is here. Scorpionic energy. This is about transformation. Period. And balance and judgment. Somebody wanted to affect your health. Somebody wanted to affect your wealth. Somebody wanted to affect your life. And spirit and the universe was like, I don't motherfreaking think so. Like, homie, don't play that. What is going on here? You out here being about your Father's work. Working with children. Teaching them meditation. Showing them about, how to grow plants. They did this against earth angels. Like, this is what I swear in spiritual court. That is my only comment. I'm like, y'all did that against these kind of people? Oh, Lord, you done went up against God itself. Because we are breathing justice. I can't make it up. Spirit is saying what I'm saying is the truth. This is my aunt energy. She's spinning the motherfucking block with all your divine ancestors, riding shotgun, shangles on that ass, the thunder and the rainstorms and Oya and the tornadoes. Listen, these gods have been released by way of the Most High. They govern the forces of nature. And when the Most High says, listen, when they piss people off, you might get 1,000-foot tsunami. You know, a tornado 80 miles per hour. These forces of nature get angry because that is the wrath of the Most High. That's judgment. The Most High said, listen, I'm warning you. I could wipe this entire place out. But I'm going to need you to start taking better care of the planet, better care of one another. So anything that's not lined up with what the Most High is based on, you know, love and trying to help one another and or figure out how we can sustain the planet. Listen, I don't know what else to tell them. You're in your 9 of Pentacles. You're about your father's work. Very strong bloodline. We're being celebrated amongst our soul tribe, and we can feel it and we know it. We're all getting the same downloads. Meanwhile, your ancestors are whooping ass in the spirit realm. They will continue to, because you are breaking these curses by the second, by the hour, by the day, by the year. Listen. Whatever they tried to do, it didn't work. Whatever they tried to cause, it did not work. These people now have to deal with this energy. Most High, listen, I get out of the way. When the Most High comes down with judgment like this, when the Most High comes down with judgment like this, death, the tower, and judgment, like something just got to be wiped out in order to balance out the energies in the universe. Something that's just not making sense on your journey anymore. You've overcome this energy so much that the Most High was like, enough. Look at Gabriel's ass blowing the horn. Gabriel, do not play. You see those people looking up, they're under judgment. You see the tower, people running from catastrophe, natural catastrophes. See the lightning, see the rain. Listen, see the death. I just heard, let the dead bury the dead. It is what it is, as the young people say. As my son always says, listen, these people are about to go through something spiritual that they just cannot imagine. Spirit is saying you're not required to curb your enthusiasm. You're not required to curb this enthusiasm, Divine Collective. Listen, these people did this to themselves. You're going where you're celebrated. You're going with your soul tribe. You all care about each other genuinely. You're being celebrated. Love is here. And these people are going to be left out in the cold. And they very well know it. But again, this is judgment. This is justice. This is what Spirit feels is fair. Who are we to go against Spirit? And we're not. Because we're on a whole nother frequency per manifestation. Conquering so many different dimensions at this point that this minuscule, minute little battle, silent competition, jealousy, hatred, it's just, it's non-essential. That energy, right? To feed that energy, why? When the universe is saying, I'm taking good care of it for you. All you have to do is continue to stay about your Father's work. That's where your joy is, in your destiny, in helping people and loving people. That's where your destiny is. Sometimes it's not a really big, grandiose idea. I hear people say, what's my calling? What's my destiny? To help people. You just do it. If you build it, they will come. Everything that you need. Follow the Most High. Whatever the Most High tells you to do, do that. All your needs will be met. And you'll see miracles. Because you will be living out your destiny by way of being obedient to Spirit. Simple. Somebody heard that. And they didn't get it, and that's because they're karmic. They're refusing to heal. And that's okay. Those aren't our people. But sometimes they come to watch. But remember, if you have the ears to hear, eyes to see, listen, you already know. This is just what it is. So I always come in peace. I leave you in peace. As always, until the next video, peace be with you.